Welcome back to some Idols of Sea and Sky. I'm Dear Darling, and together we'll unearth a mystery of these enigmatic islands, where last time we got stuck on Waterland, and I had been pondering, thinking over the past bit, and I am pretty certain that I must be a fool, and that actually one of these blue crystals must be gettable at this point, because I'm like, where else would I legit get a blue crystal from? There's like nowhere else which is even remotely possible. So, I think we should basically review, once again, all the places around, and we'll try and sort of see which of these actually feel vaguely plausible. I can't remember where most of the blue crystals are. I don't even remember this room. Am I crazy? Because I'm looking at most of these things. There's a load of these puddles which we know is a mechanic of some kind. And most of these things are blocked off by blue rocks, so there must be one which is actually genuinely doable. I just don't know which one. Because one of these must be, it must awaken water elementals and etc, etc. So it's definitely not this one. Because that's just straight up not gettable. I'm pretty sure it's not this one though. There isn't many left, to be honest. I'm starting to wonder for, that's not right. It's the one from by the deity, right? Because there's only two possible ones I remember. The one by the deity, which feels like maybe it could be possible, and the one by, I can't remember what it is. It's somewhere over here where we had to walk up from the screen below to ring the bell and then make the bridge over, which I feel like could be doable, but it's not actually doable. It looks deceivingly doable. So I know there is one over here, but I don't remember what. Okay, so yeah, it's that one. No, that's not doable. Well, okay, hold on. No, hold on. I was about to say it's not doable, which is correct. That blue crystal is not gettable because it's blocked by this. But one thing I forgot to take into account is it possible to get this item? And I don't know. I don't know what this teleport is for. I remember doing a lot of stuff trying to get the star in there, but maybe I just need to. I need to refocus essentially, because one of these puzzles must be doable. There's almost no way it's not. And now I think about it on a meta sense, it would make more sense that it would be possible to get this item, because this is an item which opens up all these blocks. Presumably the water crystal allows us to interact with water elementals who are going to spawn here and have some sort of interaction in ways which I can't comprehend at the moment. So if we got a blue crystal and got here first and get the water elemental, it doesn't actually help us get this block. This power up, really. This power up is fully... Now look at it, it must be fully self-contained, unless there's a water elemental thing which we can do to interact with this over here. So it must be doable in this bottom left area. I don't really know what to do though. Because I remember vaguely, like what we were doing. It was like we push this in here, and it's like we need to get the block, this block. Wait. No. And this is the issue, isn't it? No, wait a minute. Wait. Am I an idiot? What? What did I do the first time when I came here? In my mind, I'll tell you what. In my mind, you know, I often like, I label things, puzzles in my mind if it's like doable, not doable, come back to. This was marked impossible in my mind. Like, and I remember this puzzle, like, trying... did I not try and solve it? I swear I tried to do it, and I swear I was like, this doesn't feel very possible. But maybe I gave up too quickly on it, to be honest. I think I'm an idiot. Wow. All this time, I blocked myself off when I really didn't need to. Slip and slide, awaken the water elementals. So what do you do? Okay. You fill in with water. And then you still kill us. What does that mean? Why are you glowing? You duplicate. Oh. Oh, very fascinating, oh water elemental. So if we push you into something, you're going to become that thing. I don't know what I did differently here, but I didn't usually do. Yeah, then we can grab that. Wow. Okay, well, this has probably opened up a lot for us. The existence of water elementals, they're shapeshifters, okay. So we can become things. What do we want you to become? Well, probably for a start. Well, this makes so many things easier. What happens when you go on water? That's fine. But this makes so many puzzles, like, about 1,000,000 times easier, does it not? Wait. Oh, there is a water block down there. It's a bit far away. How do we walk onto this? Why am I even doing this? I already solved this puzzle. Apparently I've collected whatever's up there. We need to get that one, this star. Okay, so you fill it up with water. No, we need it to become a wooden block. We'll push it back. One on the left, one... Okay, I see. Got it. We do need that wooden block, so actually... Wait, hold on. Okay, I can't go that far back, it seems. So we do this. Excuse me. I'm kind of in shock with the fact that I didn't try that. I need to go back and see what I did the first time. I must have basically just tried it and got so locked into doing it the wrong way that I couldn't figure out like another way to do it or something. I genuinely can't remember. Just in my mind, all I can say is I thought it was an impossible puzzle. I wonder what we can do here. So the problem I have here is, how am I going to bring you back down? What happens if we push something onto it? Nothing, okay. How is this possible? Because if we push a wooden block up here, we can't push it back down again either. So this feels like the only way we can clone it. But once we push it to this side, how do we push it back left? Sorry, back right, not left. We can only do it by doing this, but we can only push that by pushing that down. But we can no longer push it down, is a problem. So, how do we actually interact with this one? Okay, I'm going to have to put that away from the back of my mind now. Ah, I forgot we had a block over here which we can use. So this will be our lower one. So this one, actually, we do sacrifice up here. We transform. This is why there's a little divot here, so we can actually walk past you. No, I'm a fool. This needs to be here. Then we walk past over here. Take advantage of the fact that we can still walk across, and then we borrow this one. And that is another star added to our collection. Okay, the entire world has opened up to us now. As there's so much we can now do on this island. Oh, I didn't ring the bell. Nice. So this one's now complete. So let's just go to every single space and just figure out which ones we can now solve. So we can certainly open this up now. Oh wow. There is a lot of things going on. Okay. So, first things first, I'm a realist, so drop that down. Second thing second, we can actually open up this now. And now it's permanently open. So then we could do this. Push it down again. Oh no, it's stuck. I'm a fool. That's not what you're meant to do at all. It can't be this, because this is gonna ruin everything, right? Yeah. I suppose this is the puzzle. We can't push it to the right because that traps the middle block, doesn't it? So it has to be pushed to the left. But maybe we push this one up? Maybe I was doing it correct then. No, if I push it to the left, I can never get it off the left square again, can I? I see no reason of pushing this on first. If I push this to the left, then this just creates a different issue. It creates this issue. Now these two can't be moved. I guess I could do the ones on that side. So what does this do? So I need one more. No, I don't. I need a wooden block. No, wait. What do I need? Well, the first way I did it allowed for 3 blocks to be pushed in rather than 2. I didn't mean to do that. Which I suppose is nice, but doesn't feel that useful yet. Because that just connects everything together, but then we'll immediately get drowned. Even if it was floating in the water, wouldn't we just push it out of a wave and also drown? We must have to want to go up through a different way, right? Well, we can clone one more, to be fair. So we could just get an absolutely absurd amount. Oh, wait a minute. What happens if we do this? Okay, so it does convert it, and then we need to push 1 extra in. You can tell I'm concentrating now because I'm just like, what's happening? We need one more. Because then if we had one more, we could actually make it upwards and grab a blue crystal. Or I'm just incorrect and we don't need to do it this way in the slightest. Because I think this just makes our original one work again, right? Because now we have an extra block. So there's probably some way to get all 4 of these blocks pushed in. But it can't be that. It can't be this way, can it? No. Once we push it on the left, there's nothing else we can do. But it doesn't matter at this point because we have now enough blocks to get our blue crystal, which is kind of what we want. Now, how do we get the other stuff? That's a good question. How do we get that key? We must have some way of walking on toward water. In deep water is my guess, because I don't know how otherwise we're meant to... How do you interact with deep water? You just walk on it completely fine. How do you interact with deep water? So I can't clone you that way. I'm not sure this is useful for us. It floats on water, but doesn't matter. We need it to sink a little bit in water. Okay, well that's fine. I don't know how to quite... Wait, but we must be able to traverse it somehow. Because this is completely blocked off, this area, otherwise. I wonder what that fight in the bottom right is for as well. Questions. Questions which we will not have the answer to for now. So we should move on. Okay, interestingly, we can't interact with this one, but maybe we can interact with something over here now? Not really. Surprisingly, not as much we can interact with as I thought we could. Well, we can get across now. So I guess that's something. We can see what's going on down here too. So there's a second type of block. This must be from the ice world, because each of them have a key at the beginning which requires 2 of the blocks to break. Okay, interesting. This is just where we were, but from beneath. A shell. We've seen that shell. I've also just noticed, hold on, we have snakes in the HUD in the top left and right. Look at what happens to the eyes. Why is it glowing red here? But not on this screen. Not on this screen either. That's weird. I don't even know what I'm marking on this screen. Some sort of secret. I'm marking it as an orange now because I'm like, what's that mean? Let's turn this shell into that shell that we saw. Like a scallop-like shell, and we'll see if we can open it. That was really fortunate timing. I just looked up because I went to look at my keys, or I went to look at myself in this top left. I guess it's probably what I did subconsciously, and I saw the snake eye glow red. Wow, we still can't break it, even though we're that. I wonder what that means. Probably something to do with this patch of water here. Okay, well, nonetheless, we continue onwards. Is there a secret star on this one? No. Why is this glowing red? The snake eyes. What's that? It's a dragonfly. Okay. What's that about? You leading me somewhere? So we've seen a dragon eye on a different rock, to be fair. Okay. What? What happened? I don't know, that didn't appear on our HUD anywhere. Okay, well, I guess we'll progress onwards. We'll ignore the snake eyes for now. I don't know what that dragonfly has meant, but... For now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been islesofseaandsky. I've been here, darling. Likes... Wait. You're back? Do we have to do it in the order that you've walked into things? But no, this one doesn't lead anywhere. Oh, unless we can go up from that screen. So we could theoretically go up if we could walk on deep water. I don't know how we go from the left to over here necessarily, but still. I don't really know what that means. Okay, well, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been islesofseaandsky. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, discussion, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.